Hello, beautiful souls. Welcome to your weekly card reading for June 4th to June 10th. My name is Fiona, so welcome. If you're new, welcome. I do psychic tarot readings, and I also do psychic development classes and energy healing as well too. So if you're new, come check me out. I've got a website. All the links are below, and all my free stuff in my social media. Essentially, my goal is to help people tap into this energy so that it can bring them more balance, beauty, and peace in their life. That's more or less all I want to do. So this week's reading, I am working with the Radiant Rider Weight Tarot deck. One of my faves. I'm using it in my tarot class right now. I'm doing Learn to Read Tarot class, and I'm just loving it. The energy, the enthusiasm of everyone. Working with the cards is just a tool to help you feel lifted up and give you that boost or direction. And I find that when I work with cards, I don't get that stuck feeling anymore. Even if life seems a little chaotic on the outside, I can come to the cards and tune in my own wisdom, and I can always find a solution. So let's take a look here. Oh, here's Tuesday. Tuesday right off the bat. We got 2 cards for Tuesday. And Wednesday. I guess that's Source's way of saying, hey, start dropping. Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. I'm getting 2 cards for some of these, which means we just have a very potent week. Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Yep, that makes sense. Friday would get that card. Saturday. Oh, sweet Mother of Mercy. Saturday's going to be a piece of work. Sunday. And Monday. There we go. Yes. Okay. Tuesday, June 4th. So the opening card that I saw was the 2 of Swords. 2 of Swords. And also my camera's not being nice to me. 6 of Pentacles. So interesting combination. So something is happening where you have to make a decision around money or the flow of money. I feel like it's more along the flow of money because that's what the 6 of Pentacles was. And so when I get 2 on top of each other, it's kind of like, look at this and then this card. So it's almost like the foundation is the 6 of Pentacles, which is essentially being in the flow of money. Pentacles represents coins. It can also represent material needs, so around the home or your education, your ability to create in the 3D. It's earth energy. So it's all about give and take, asking and giving, and working with money or home or education in a very compassionate manner, understanding that at one point you were the one asking for help and now you're the one helping others. So this is very much being in the flow with money is the foundation, but the top card is the 2 of Swords, essentially having to make a decision and potentially overanalyzing it. You're blindfolded, so it's almost like you're fighting yourself at this point because you can't move forward because you're cross and you're stuck with this air energy. So very much so. The key is to like take the blindfold off and drop a sword and move forward because you can't move forward with an opportunity if you're stuck. And so this is kind of like the analysis paralysis. And you also have the moon in there, and that's popping out to me. So it's kind of like this is an emotional situation that has been seeping up because it's not a full moon. So it's kind of like something that's just been seeping. I can't tell if it's waxing or waning at this point, but the energy is there's a bit of emotion associated with this because the moon's in there, my friend, and water. So it's all these emotions behind. And the thing is, a sword is not about emotions. Swords is very much about truth, communication. So it's all this like hidden water in the background. So you're almost holding up your flow of money or flow ability to create abundance or happiness with your material needs. So on Tuesday, take a breather. If you need to analyze something, give yourself 24 hours, sleep on it, and then move forward because you need to be in the flow is what it's saying. And I love this. So that's Tuesday. Wednesday, the Judgment card. Doo, 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 doo. So this is very much like a Revelations kind of energy, and it's a major arcana card. So Wednesday, we got a major arcana, which means we need to go heads up. There's a message. So the Judgment card shows up. It's also the New Beginning card. We have a choice. We have a choice to heed the call, shed all the emotions and the baggage of this world, and step into a new opportunity. We have a choice. We can stay where we're at and still stay in the same patterns and not progress, or we can heed the call. Now, this is a very, very strong Christian imagery. However, you can take it as my favorite way of explaining this card is the happy bus is coming along with opportunities, and you have a choice. You can get on the bus without all your baggage, get on the bus and move forward, or you can stay with all your baggage standing on the corner and repeating patterns. And as I say, this is 20. It's not like you're going to repeat a lot of bad patterns because you've done the work in the major arcana, you've gotten all the way to 20. However, you're not going to grow beyond where you're at. It's kind of like you're settling if you choose not to heed this. So we're making a decision on Tuesday, and Wednesday's a big step day. So if you need time for yourself with the new beginning, the goal is to release the emotional or the memories or the things that the limiting mindset that holds you back, or habits that are just holding you back from the next step, because the next card is the world, where literally the world is your oyster. You can't stand instability if you're still holding on to little things. So it's a reflection day on Wednesday, definitely, and an opportunity to step forward in something. Now, with that being said, there's work to be done as we step forward, because it's not like, boom, here, step forward, you're already there. Yay, good job. No, when we get to Thursday, got two cards. The bottom card is the King of Cups. Or sorry, Knight of Cups. Goodness me, you'll see why I made that mistake. Knight of Cups with the King of Wands on top. So we got water and fire. So the foundation of the situation is following our heart. So whatever this judgment is, it has to be heart-centered, and we need to take action on it, because the Knight or the King of Wands, oh my goodness. Apparently anything that starts with KN, I'm tripping over. With the King of Wands, that's fire. He's been there, done that. He's got the t-shirt. He knows how to act, and he's great at long-term plans. He's crap at, day to day. So it's kind of like they want you to look forward, look at the long term, because the Judgment card is a biggie. So this is a life event. This is something to take notice happening on Wednesday. So on Thursday, you're doing some long-term planning and you're following your heart. You're holding that cup. That cup can represent wisdom, emotions. You also have a lot of fish in there. That imagery of fish is definitely prosperity. You have wings on your heel there, so taking flight. Very much, I'm getting like a very Mercury, like communication, connection with this as well. So following your heart and communicating your goals is really it. So this is a day, Thursday, I'd almost like to say it's a long-term and a short-term planning. It's just a short-term for now. Look at what makes you happy. But then long-term, use that very dramatic, think big, wands energy, planting some roots. Because I like the wands energy, because it's a fertile wand, right? Oh, sorry, fertile wand, alive. Very, very beautiful energy. And a lot of Aries energy in that one as well, too. Followed by Friday. Oh, goodness, I wasn't surprised with what I was seeing throughout the week. We're making a decision. We've got to get on the happy bus or not. And then we're doing some planning. We have some structure. Structure on Friday, the Hierophant. Some solutions come forth, and the recognition of hard work. Now, and this is very much Taurus energy, so very earth, grounded stability. You're sitting in your knowledge. It's very institutionalized, this card. However, I don't feel like the folks watching this are heavy institutionalized. So it's more like my beautiful souls. It's very much getting structure and weighing your options and being open. Because the thing with this card is if you're too rigid, that then you hiccup, then you have obstacles. You're almost tripping yourself up. This card is very much about seeking a wise mentor or looking at your wisdom within. Maybe you were ready to be the teacher, but I feel like Friday is very much about addressing the gap you may have. You know, you're heart led, you're really excited, but you're like, dang, I have no idea how to do X, Y, and Z. So go find a teacher that resonates with you or look for a course or an app, some kind of system. So this is solution-based thinking on Friday, solution-based thinking. Just don't fall into the trap of like rigid, like I must do X, Y, and Z. Be open, because very much the foundation was the Knight of Cups, flow, flow. But the Hierophant showing up on Friday doesn't surprise me. We need some kind of structure or support to help us bridge the gap so we can turn this idea into reality. Okay, so that's Friday. Saturday, well, this is a humzinger, my friends. The Eight of Swords. Eight of Swords. Now, at first, you might be like, that looks scary. No, to me, it doesn't. What I see here is we are releasing limiting beliefs. This is a beautiful opportunity. Eight to me is all about balance. And we have the eight swords, and they're all standing on point, and they're put solidly in the earth. And I'm stuck in the middle there. Like I vision myself as this person, blindfolded and bound. Well, the only person that can do that is myself because there's nobody else there. And I could just shimmy up to one of the swords and start cutting myself free. That's what I see here. And there's water, and there's earth, there's structure. There's still a little grayness, like a concern, foggy mind. Even though that stone, gray to me is very much about a little bit of concern. But the good thing is the swords, they're not floating. They're not pointed right at me. It's all about stability with my opportunities and clearly communicating. But it's also me taking control and action as well on Friday or Saturday. So Saturday, not letting limiting beliefs or old ideas or old things creep up on you and bind you again. You have the ability to take control of your truth and your story on Saturday. Even though things might be a little foggy, that's okay. You'll get to the end of it. It's an 8. It's all about balancing. And it tells me she's standing in water. So there's potential, there's wisdom, there's subconscious knowing. And there's still green in there. So they're still nurturing. So when I see this, she's got an opportunity to cut herself free. She very much does. And the reddy orange is very much nurturing, and red is about passion or aggression. So it is like this anger, this fire conversation going back and forth within you. You can cut yourself free. This is not a permanent thing. Whatever's going through your mind right now. So there we go. 8 of Swords. So that's Saturday. Sunday, once we're free, we're off and running. Literally, I love this guy. The 7 of Wands for Sunday. So he's up here with one wand and he's fighting off 6 other sticks. And he just has to show up for each battle with each stick. Once he does that, he wins. So Sunday is all about showing up, standing your ground, because you said, that's it, I'm not tolerating this anymore. You're going to cut yourself free, and then you're going to stand your ground. It's not like the universe tests you, but you have to clear up people who have that vibration or that connection with you. So it might take time. So just stand your ground. You will come out on top. Remember to hydrate yourself, take care of yourself, a little self-care, because it's not easy. But you have to be seen, you have to be visible, you need to stand in your own power. And then take it on, take each challenge on. But once you're done the set 6 challenges, you're on top. You definitely are on top, and I can tell you're on top with the next card. So you stick to it on Sunday. And this could be as simple as family members or friends or maybe coworkers or even work passing through your desk, or what may seem like an obstacle is not an obstacle. It's not permanent. You just stand your ground and set your healthy boundary or share your truth. You're going to be fine. Because what's following on Monday is you move to a king or queen position. I'm just like, apparently my eyesight is like just as foggy as this camera. Queen of Swords. I love me a Queen of Swords. I love her. So here she is, sitting in her truth, sitting in stability in her chair. And the bottom of her chair is a butterfly, and that's what's jumping out to me. It's very much about transformation. And what I love is that her clouds are white. I don't see the grayness I saw in some of the other cards with confusion and being held back. Where is it? That we saw earlier with this eight. I know this is a mountain, but it's very, very gray, where everything's moved to very much surrounded by white, which is innocence, just. And she's sitting there, standing in her power with her sword planted, sitting in truth and power, as opposed to being ruled by her sword. She rules the sword, and her hand is open and ready to receive. So I love the Queen of Swords because she's all about networking and creating opportunities, and she's very much career or goal driven as opposed to emotionally driven. We leave that for the Queen of Cups. So this is very much get yourself networking and out there. So this week is all about clearing up your mindset, clearing up opportunities, making some decisions, big decisions, and then standing by your guns, releasing things. Oh, I don't like that imagery. Standing by your values. And I also love the angel in there, the little cherub, because it's like this innocence, this joy, this playfulness, this connectedness to, how can I say this? Because she's very much not swayed by emotion, but by fact, because she's sword. But she has that intuitive connection still, that kindness and compassion. You've got a bird up there, which is kind of like there's something sitting in the wings as well. So when we end off, when we pop off to Monday, we've worked hard and we've moved up to a queen position. We've gone from this confused, crossed, and blocked to sitting in our power. So don't be shy this week. Make those decisions. Give yourself some time to tap or do some Reiki or some Ho'oponopono. I'm a huge Reiki fan. So I do a lot of Reiki self-care for myself. And I also do a lot of affirmation work. And even today I was doing some tapping. So looks like a really, like a big shift week for people. So take the time for yourself. And I'm excited to hear from those in my community on WooWoo Land, how this week goes for you. That's really exciting. So, lovelies, if you enjoyed this reading, you're more than welcome to like and subscribe. I will be here every Tuesday with a card reading. And then Thursday, I will be alternating between my Discover Tarot series and then tips as well on Thursdays. So this is so exciting. I'm so excited about this week. But yeah, all my information is below. I'm offering readings, tarot tea parties if you're local. And I also have classes for Reiki, psychic development, and a psychic circle as well too, if this is an area that you would like to pursue. So lots of love, everyone. Take care.